All right, guys, this is going to be every card in the 56 set. The first 50 cards, I think it's 50 exactly, but the first 50 cards were graded. Not the first 50 cards in the set, the first 50 cards I'm going to show you. So if you're looking for your card and you don't see it later on, it's in the beginning right here. So that's card 1, 2, the Ted Williams, Walter Alston. A lot of these I graded myself, and they came back much lower than I expected. So yeah, this is actually an example. I thought that this Ernie Banks was going to be higher than a 3. It was not. Same thing with the Jackie. I had really high hopes for that Jackie Robinson. The Clemente actually was a crossover, and it had a much higher grade. It looks like there is just a really slight wrinkle that maybe the other company that it came from didn't view, or maybe they did it, I don't know. But this was like a 4 with the other company, I don't know. But it does have a wrinkle, a very slight wrinkle, but a wrinkle. And so now it's a 1.5. But aesthetically, you know, I mean, yeah. So anyway, just thought I'd show them to you. Don Mossy came back a 6. Koufax was a 2. I knew it wasn't going to be a high grade, but I didn't expect a 2. I think the mistake I made with the Koufax and the Clemente and a couple of the other cards is I used like 5 or 6 of them when I used my free grades. And the cards I used on my free grades were really, really low. The grades were really low on the free ones. And I saved my free ones for the most expensive cards, so it was really dumb. So if you hit one of the big cards and the grade seems awful low to you, send it back. Get that done again. All right, so this one wasn't, this is about what I expected it, the Willie Mays. I didn't expect that to do really well. But I did expect this mantle to be higher. You can see by the numbering that it's a different submission. And it came back a 3. I think I was expecting a 4 and hoping for a 5, and I got a 3. But you can see how these are sequential here. And then all of a sudden there'll be one that'll be way off, and that's going to be one I graded with my free grading. And yeah. So I guess the moral of my story is don't grade good cards with the free grading service. You know, I mean, I know PSA is going to be lower than the others, you know, SGC and BVG. But I feel like I was particularly hammered by the free grading one. This Don Newcomb, I really thought was going to get a high grade. I missed it. I completely missed it. And you see the paper loss right there. But man, with the sharp corners and everything, that's why I graded that one, and that's why it got a 1, which deservedly it got a 1. It does have paper loss. The Dobie is just, yeah, I mean, I guess it's an accurate grade. It's not the... this is a BVG 4 on the Yankees. There's another BVG in here. The rest are all PSA. And then the Don Larson is a 7. All right, now I'm going to go through the non-graded cards. All right. They're kind of backwards I don't know what I want to do about that. Maybe start with the checklist and go. This checklist is marked worse, so we're going to go in reverse order on the cards. These are all, I mean, for the most part, they're threes-ish. You know, I think there's threes, but there's some really good cards in here that would grade higher, and you know, I'm sure there are cards in here that'll grade lower. But I would say 3-4 is a fair grade. You know, I mean, I don't want to make false promises. You know, I don't want to say, oh, your card, you know, it should be a 4, and then you get it, and it's nowhere near a 4. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to do that. So I guess go by the picture, but I want to say that the set overall is a 3-4 set with some 5, 6, 7s, 8s mixed in there, and probably some 1s and 2s mixed in there too. But it's a nice set. You know, there's some like this very rounded, cornered one. You know, and but overall, they're nice representatives of the set. You know, there's nothing crazy in here. I'd have pulled it out and replaced it if there was. New York Giants. Now again, we're in reverse order here. So this is card 199 and it ends at card 102. The graded cards I showed first. So if you're looking for card 3, it'll be the last card I show. And card 342 was the first card I showed. Frank Torrey. right, guys.